Hi everyone, so today's woman to woman video is going to be about the hashtag no makeup movement, which has kind of been creeping up on my radar online recently. And it first came to my attention when Alicia Keys was at the VMA Awards and she had no makeup on. And I happened to be watching it at that time. I wanted to see Beyonce. Then when she came up and she was talking, I thought, oh, she looks different. And then I realised she didn't have any makeup on, and she didn't look bad, she looked lovely. But I thought, that's interesting. And then the next day I kept seeing loads of things about it online, about her talking about it and not wanting to cover up or hide her true self underneath makeup. And I thought that was really, really interesting. And then I also saw a few other celebrities online recently that have kind of been talking about that and wanting to do kind of more public things, not wearing any makeup. And I thought that was a really, really interesting thing, because I know in real life tons of women who don't wear any makeup, like absolutely tons. I think I probably know more women who don't wear any makeup than women who do. And I don't have a problem at all with not wearing makeup, just as much as I don't have a problem with wearing makeup, if that makes sense. I don't kind of see it necessarily as a society, as a issue within society that we need to wear makeup, but I can kind of understand the mask thing. But it's just reversed for me in that I like it for that reason. I feel like I like having my game face on that is for the rest of the world, and then when I come home I'm just me. And one could argue that, why can't you just be just you all the time? And my answer to that kind of, for me personally, is, well, my just me looks tired because of my skin all the time, even when I'm not tired. So that's a little bit, I don't want to look tired when I'm not. And also just kind of not, I don't mind it. It's not a chore for me. It's not like, oh, I've got to go put makeup on now. It's just part of my day-to-day routine, my day-to-day life, and I enjoy it, and I love playing with makeup and the texture of makeup, and kind of when you're rummaging around, the noise it makes, and I just love so many different things about it. But I think it's really interesting that, we don't have necessarily on magazine covers and things like that tons of makeup free celebrities. The only pictures we see of celebrities being sort of makeup free are in a magazine where that you've got a red arrow pointing to their face, talking about how horrific they look. Certain magazines are worse than others, not mentioning any names, the Daily Mail. But it's just a very kind of weird thing in that I think we probably are conditioned as a society to expect women to wear makeup, and if you were in a corporate environment, in a corporate job, and you turned up with tons of makeup on, you might be judged as being less intelligent, whereas if you turned up without any makeup on, you could be judged as being slobby. And it's all these kind of weird judgments that, as we know, aren't applied to men because they don't have these types of issues to deal with. So I just find it very, very fascinating, and something that I think a lot of people maybe don't think about in their day-to-day life. But I know so many women who don't wear any makeup, and I think it's just sometimes they think it's a pain, aren't bothered, don't have time, just don't bother. And then when they do wear makeup, they do it just because it's a chore rather than something that you like. And I think the difference is you kind of have to understand that, yes, maybe we do have a problem in our society in which women feel like they have to wear makeup to be kind of socially accepted. But by the same token, there are women who want to wear makeup because they like it, because it empowers them and it makes them feel better. And I don't necessarily think that it's something that makes everybody feel bad about themselves, which was kind of the statements that I keep seeing in wanting to kind of, I don't want to hide behind a mask, I want to be me, I want to feel free and all of that kind of thing. I feel free and I feel me when I've got makeup on. It's just a different side of me. And I like that. I like being able to do that. And I don't know, I just find it really fascinating. Like, I wouldn't go out without any makeup on. I would, like, well, if I was on holiday and I was like going to the beach, to the pool, then totally I would do that, and have done that loads of times. If I was just nipping to like the corner, sorry, if I was just nipping to like the corner shop, then I would do it without makeup, with sunglasses on. But it's not necessarily coming from like a place of insecurity. It's just more, I don't know, I just don't feel kind of put together and like I'm ready to sort of be out and about like that. I feel like I'm not ready. It's really, really strange. I feel like I'm sort of, not like everyone's looking at me, but I just feel not ready to sort of face the world. Whereas with makeup, I'm kind of like, okay, we're good to go. Maybe that does mean that it's because I've got some sort of like confidence issues or something. I don't know. This part of my hair is just the most annoying. Like, what even? But I don't know. It's just really interesting that kind of women on such a public platform like Alicia Keys, for example, want to not wear any makeup and feel like that empowers them, whereas other people might feel like being able to make up empowers them. I don't know, I think it's really interesting. I don't really kind of have much to say on the matter. I wanted it to kind of be more of a conversation between us. So please let me know your thoughts down below. I know you always love to comment on these and tell me what you think. And, you know, are you someone who goes out without makeup all the time? If so, why? Are you someone who can't leave the house without makeup? If so, why? Do you feel self-conscious when you're barefaced? Do you feel self-conscious when you're wearing makeup? Do you feel like you have to wear makeup? I just find this really interesting, and I'd really like to know. So please let me know your thoughts down below and we can discuss, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!